Hey, yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Triple in the building, DOAGH 2010, you know the drill. Now, I would like to welcome you guys to Tatsunoko versus Capcom Cross Generations of Heroes for the Nintendo Wii. Now, with Ultimate All-Stars coming out, and there's a lot of questions about what's the difference between Cross Generation of Heroes and Ultimate All-Stars, I figured that you know that at least not only do I owe a look to the game, because after I go get UAS, I'm probably never playing this game again, and it'll just be one of the many relics of my collection of all time, but it's a great game, and I was like overly hyped for it, and I love that Tatsun baby. Copyright me. Don't try to steal that. Now, I just want to get into a couple of things while we watch the intro. You can watch the intro in a lot better quality. It's just giving me time to talk to y'all and rap with y'all. That's all it is. Now, let's start with this. Tatsunoko versus Capcom is another entry in the Versus series that personally I thought was going to die. That personally I really thought like a couple of years ago, maybe 06, 07, that Capcom just took the Versus series to the yard and was like, click, click, boom, and just shot it in the head and kept it pushing. Now, with Tatsunoko versus Capcom bringing back the Versus series, you know, it's like, again, we can dedicate a lot of this to Street Fighter 4. I'm going to go ahead, like everybody likes Street Fighter 4 this, I'm going to quickly give Street Fighter 4 its due. If it wasn't for that, I possibly wouldn't be getting a new game with Felicia. So, thank you. Now, like I said, I thought it was the death of the Versus series, and I'm glad to see it. You know, so it's like it's a blessing, and then thanks for all the work that Steph and them did to get UAS over here. Appreciate that too, by the way. Now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just use this time real quick, you know, to get my fanboy wish list out there. Things that didn't make it in the UAS that I wish did. Cyber Blue from Battle Circuit. I will not be surprised if he's in the sequel, because it would seem to me that Capcom is kind of going for some of the knowns and then trying to pick up random unknowns like Saki, for example. You know, so I really think, for real, like I said, I really think Cyber Blue will be a great addition to the game. Let me say it. And I've said that. Now I'm done. Oh yeah. While I have this dialogue with the world, Capcom, if you're listening to me right now, I need Capcom fighting All-Stars. That game was some beastly shit, and I need that. I do. I really, really, really do. So, enough about me, wish lists, and things that don't really matter at this time. Let's review this game. Now, hopefully Durandra will be on the title screen. I never get that lucky. I never get that lucky. That I always like to see Durandra. I wish there was an option to just keep Durandra and Bayaki and Tanjiro and go sit in the corner somewhere. But let's get into it. Arcade mode. You see one arcade mode, you see them all. Here's a pro tip. When you fight Yami, spam fireballs. Super ones if you got it. If you pick Ryu, just Shiku Hadoken is auto win. How about that? How about that for your description? Shiku Hadoken equals auto win. You can't lose with that. It's a great formula. Everybody wins. But seeing as I don't play as Ryu, you know. But you'll see who my mains are in a minute. We'll get into that. We will get into that. Next, please. This is versus mode. Now, the one thing that I really didn't like about the game that it lacks, that I always tell y'all that I love, is I love versus computer mode. I love that type of stuff, for real, I do. It gives me a way to put a controlled environment into an uncontrolled substance. It's just pretty much that's it, because it'll help you in a battle situation if you're actually playing in a battle situation, I guess. Yeah, it is what it is. Moving on. Now, this is survival mode. Another little pro tip for CGOH. This is the best battle mode to earn money in, if you're good enough to win 10 or 11 times. Because when you win 9 times, you get 400 points. You could get that same amount playing Hakushan Damo game, but you gotta unlock him. So, you know, if you're trying to get some points quick, trying to unlock some stuff, this is the best way to do it. Next, please. This is Sound Attack mode. Now, oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. I kicked my GameCube controller. Okay, I'm talking over her now. This is Time Attack mode. It's arcade mode that times you, so it's not really as good for earning money. But if you're trying to see if you can speed through the game, this is a nice way to test your metal. Next, please. This is training mode. You say you want training mode again, like I say, you've seen them all. You can control stuff. You can do some stuff in training mode that's impossible in a game, like 100% Baroque. I tried a combo with you for Joe once in 100% Baroque mode. Ugly. Just be glad that's not in your game. Just be glad no one can 100% Baroque you, because you probably instantly die. Moving on. I guess we can take a look at this. This is play data mode. I guess we can take a look at this. No harm, no foul. I'm gonna lose the Ronzo as my stream guide, but you know what? That's the price to pay for journalism. Okay, now I'm just gonna run down quickly everything through this mode and what it says. At the top is how long I've been playing this game. I've been playing this game for 24.5 hours. How much of the stuff have you unlocked, Rex? 100% of it. How many times have you beat the game? 23. How much current Denny do you have in your bank? 1,720. How much money have you acquired total through your 24.5 hours of playing the game? 54,020. No, that's not 50. I'm trying to think what that represents. I think it's like 1,000. So that'll be 554,020. Yeah, that's 54,020. Okay, we'll go backwards to forwards. I play as Geronimo. Why? Because she's my main character. Why Chun-Li number 2? A long story about me playing the game for the first time, trying to beat Yanni without knowing I could spam fireballs to kill him. It was a long story. It took me about 45 minutes if I remember correctly. He can't even touch me now. It's what it is. Okay, going backwards. Best I could muster was 9 wins with Ryu and Ganshin. If I played with John and Joe, I could probably do a lot better. Same for Time Attack mode. I could only manage less than 10 minutes, but you know, it was Chun and Cars, for God's sake. I know Cars is like broke, but you know, I didn't know this at the time. And you will never see anything on this because I never play with any people around when I play arcade mode. 2 billion, almost 3 billion with Cash Earn and Morgan. I could have done better. But I could have done worse too. And that's it. Let's go back. I'm gonna lose the Ronjo as my screen guide. I'm gonna try to get her back as my screen guide. I'm gonna try to get her back as my screen guide, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get her for I got time, I can get her back as my screen guide. Okay, wait, did it just go from Tanzura to Boyaki back to Tanzura again? This is yeah. What if we leave off? It's option mode. Let's take a look at it. Ooh, I hit B. I got the Hori stick in my hand, so you know. I'm about to wait the next minute trying to get her back on the screen. Alright. I got her back, finally. This is option mode. You know. Mess with your buttons. I'm like, I ain't never messed with the buttons. Even though I play Inside 6, I ain't messing with the buttons. The buttons are fine the way they are. This is the shot mode. We can go run into it. I'll show you how much I like racing inside. As you notice, there's nothing there. Nothing. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, nothing there. Yeah, I guess I can stay with the Mexican-looking guy. And this is the gallery mode. I'm not going to go into that. I might do, if y'all want me to do a separate video on what's in the gallery, let me know and I will. If not, we'll just leave it what it is. Everything you buy in shop mode can be looked at in gallery mode. Like, stage data, stuff like that. And I'll probably get into that when I get into the mini game portions where a lot of the unlocks come from. And as the Mexican said, it's the mini game. Now, because I have a GameCube controller in here, this is what happens when you have a GameCube controller in the port. It'll pop up this little error message, and yeah, because it does work if you had a fighting stick hooked up. But yeah, you can. It's some games you can secretly play with the fighting stick. I forget which ones off the top of my head, but you can do it though. It's gonna save. Ooh, now for the ending, I get right back to Durango. Now, this is it for part 1 for me. I'll be back, a little bit later, hopefully, man, to cover the characters, and then hopefully, if I feel like it, man, I'll play the mini game for y'all and embarrass myself on a global scale just for y'all, because I got love for y'all. But this is Triple right now for signing out. Y'all know who it is. Holla at you.